everyone, my name is Petra. I'm the visual content creator for J-Way Travel, and I'm back here with another lesson in Czech. Last time we learned some basics, and today we're going to expand on that knowledge with some useful words for traveling. Let's go! We're going to start with signs. Signs can be really useful because they can point you where you want to go, but they become really not useful if you don't know where they're pointing you to. While some words are similar to English, like hotel, hotel, restaurace, restaurace, or supermarket, supermarket, other words can be real tricky. So let's see what I mean. When traveling to the Czech Republic, you will most likely arrive either at a letiště, letiště, or a nádraží, nádraží. When traveling by plane, you will most likely arrive at Letiště Václava Havla, the airport of Václav Havel, named after one of our most famous politicians and the first president of Czechia after we separated from Slovakia. When arriving by bus, you will arrive at autobusové nádraží. When arriving by train, at vlakové nádraží. The main train station in Prague is also called Hlavní nádraží, Hlavní nádraží, or Praha hlavní nádraží, and it means main station or Prague main station. Other than nádraží for a bigger station, we also use other words for smaller stations and stops. You'll probably hear Zastávka, 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 referring to a stop, usually a bus stop or a tram stop, and you will hear Stanice. Stanice also refers to a stop, but most likely some type of rail, usually train or the subway, which in Prague is called metro. Metro. After arriving in your hotel, you'll probably want to roam the streets a little bit. So a street is Ulice, Ulice, and a square is Náměstí, Náměstí, Náměstí. So for example, the Old Town Square is Staroměstské náměstí, Staroměstské náměstí, and the Wenceslav Square is Václavské náměstí, Václavské náměstí, Václavské náměstí. Obviously, shopping is another thing you'll be doing while traveling. For any type of shopping, you'll be looking for Obchod. Obchod, a shop. You'll also find all kinds of groceries and useful items in a supermarket, or if you're looking for something a little bit more local, you'll want to find a market. For that, you'll be looking for the word trh. It's just 3 letters, trh, trh. That means market or a fair. If you want to do some late night shopping or just grab a drink, especially in a city, you want to look for a Večerka, Večerka, which are types of evening shops that usually sell drinks, some basic groceries, and basic useful items, and they're open in the evening. Prices are usually marked either directly on the item or on the shelf, but every once in a while we either need to ask for the price or we just want to make sure, right? So the question you're looking for is, how much is it? Kolik to stojí? Kolik to stojí? Kolik to stojí? Kolik to stojí? It's kolik, how much, to, it, stojí, costs. Kolik to stojí? And speaking of prices, in Czechia we pay with koruna, koruna, crowns. And to get some money, you'll either want an ATM or an exchange place. ATMs are commonly referred to as Bankomat, Bankomat, Bankomat. And the places that exchange money are called Směrnárna, Směrnárna, Směrnárna. Nowadays, you can pay with card in most places, but if you want to make sure, you look for the stickers with logos of accepted cards either on the doors or near the cashier. But if you really want to make sure, you ask, Berete karty? Berete karty? Pardon, berete karty? Do you take cards? Berete karty? And after all that shopping, you'll probably be thirsty. Generally speaking, most tap water in Czechia is drinkable. But if you really want to make sure, or you just read a sign somewhere, sign for drinking water is Pitná voda. Pitná, drinkable, voda, water. Pitná voda. The opposite would be something with the word není in it, such as voda není pitná, water is not drinkable. To dispose of that water, you will want a toaleta, a toilet. Toaleta, toilet. In Czechia, we also use the abbreviation WC for water closet, but in Czech, we pronounce that WC. So if you need to go, you're looking either for a toaleta or WC. But hey, water? You didn't come to Czechia to drink water, did you? To get yourself a drink, you want to go to a restaurace or a hospoda. Hospoda. Hospoda is the general term for a pub. You should definitely try some Czech pivo. 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 The best pivo there is. I might be biased. Or opt for a glass of Víno. Víno from Moravia. If you're looking for something non-alcoholic to get you through the day, I highly recommend trying our favorite soda beverage. It's like a cola-like herbal drink, and it's called Kofola. Kofola. Honestly, for me, on a hot summer day, there's nothing better than a glass of Kofola, cold from tap. And then, obviously, you're gonna want some food to go with that drink. How about try some good Řízek, which is just a Schnitzel. You might have noticed that there's that confusing letter at the beginning of Řízek, which is Ž. It's a letter pretty specific to our language, and don't worry if you have problems pronouncing it. A lot of people do, including a lot of Czech people. Children take a while to learn it, but if you're trying to mimic that sound, maybe opt more for a Ž sound. So instead of Řízek, you would say Řízek, or you could just say Schnitzel. We're close enough to Germany, we'll know what it means. If you're having trouble pronouncing it, don't worry. Not everybody can pull off 3333 stříbrných stříkaček stříkalo přes 3333 stříbrných střech on their first try. Anyways, back to food. If you don't want a Řízek, how about a plate of Guláš, or the popular Svíčková, Svíčková. Vegetarians will definitely enjoy Smažený sír, or the shorter Smažák. It is breaded deep fried cheese and served with potatoes or fries. It's the best thing. I might have to get some after this video. And lastly, we sincerely hope you're not gonna need this, but just in case, as they say, better safe than sorry. The word for hospital is nemocnice. The word for police is policie, and the word for firefighters is hasiči. So nemocnice, policie, hasiči, but don't worry, if you need pomoc, help, you can always call the 112 number, which is the number for our combined emergency services. So, do you think you're ready to go to Czechia? I think so. And we sincerely hope so. And what better way to go than on a trip that's fully tailored to your specific needs by local experts? And you don't have to just go to Czechia. How about combining your trip to Czechia with one of our neighbors? How about Poland or Austria, Germany, or maybe Slovakia? Make sure to click the link in our description to find out what are all the different options you can take and contact one of our local experts to help you plan vacation of a lifetime. With J-Way, you really don't have to worry about the planning and the organization. You can fully focus on experience and learning and perhaps even picking up some new words. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and check out either the first episode of this little series where you can learn some Czech basics, or check out the videos that my colleagues made about different languages. It's always so fun to learn and to see the differences between all the different ways people speak. And if you're done with learning languages, we also have a lot of videos where you can look at all the destinations that we offer. That's it for me from today. Leave a comment below what you would like to see next time, and I'll see you then. Děkuju a nashledanou.